¿Qué pasó, mi gente? It's MarkTep25 otra vez. I'm just going to talk a little bit today about Dirk Nowitzki and just the blatant disillusionment by Mavericks fans. Here's the thing, guys. Dirk Nowitzki, he's an amazing player, and he's going to be a Hall of Famer. And as much as I would like for him to continue playing, he has to retire at some point. And according to most of you Mavericks fans, you're like, oh, well, he hasn't stated he's going to retire this year. Be that as it may, guys, the league is pretty much writing a farewell tour for him. At this point, he might as well retire. I mean, look what happened in Boston. He was terrible. Look what happened last night against the Nets. He was 2 for 13 and like 0 for I think 6, maybe 7 from 3-point range. It's looking very sad. Like Dirk is a shell of himself. And you've seen it. You've seen when he plays. He doesn't even run the way he used to. I mean, sometimes he'll get some decent like points, but other than that, he doesn't really play enough minutes to warrant anything substantial. And when he does, he's too slow, and he looks very, almost robotic. He doesn't look the same, guys. As of this point, it is safe to assume he's done. And I know you all don't want it to end. I don't want it to end. But it is what it is. And keeping Dirk Nowitzki on for another year would be completely pointless. This team needs to move forward. It's not doing well with Dirk on the roster. I mean, you could say, oh, well, this team's not doing well even with the pieces we acquired. Like, at this point, it's almost looking like a tank job. I know one guy's probably going to be pissed at me for saying that. Oh, they're not tanking. They're just not shooting well. Be that as it may, the outlook is not very good. Luka Doncic is the only one that's getting anything done. And even then, there's moments in his short career as of right now that he's shooting horribly from 3. Overall, maybe he's good, but there's been stretches of games where he's like 1 for 8, 1 for 8, 1 for 8. Again, guys, this isn't the first time I've seen him shoot 1 for 8. There's been multiple occasions where he's done that. And yes, this is a 3-point centric league, but at the same time, you gotta know when the shot's not falling. And especially right now for Dirk, the 3's not falling. It's not falling. So, as of this point, if Dirk can break Wilt Chamberlain's record, then he should call it a day. He should call it a career. I mean, unless he shows like a spurt of like youth for some reason and he plays amazing, then maybe we'll get a chance to see that. But as of right now, there's nothing that Dirk has shown that would suggest that he should play for another year. And if he were to play another year, I think it would really stunt the progress for Luka Doncic. And when they add Kristaps Porzingis, where will Dirk be? He's playing off the bench as it is. He's probably going to even have an even more reduced role, and at that point, that's kind of just pointless. He'd be riding the bench, to a finals run, if for some odd reason they become that good overnight next year, which I doubt. I mean, they're going to be a decent team next year, but I feel with Dirk on it, it doesn't work. And as of this point, I think Dirk knows it himself, that he's not the same player anymore. The writing is on the wall, guys, and if you keep thinking he's going to stay another year, I think that's very delusional. And if he stays another year, I don't think that's right. I think he should retire. He's given enough to the sport. You know, he's a Hall of Famer. There's nothing more he can do. At this point, might as well end it as positively as he can. Because if he goes another year and he's just terrible, that's just saddening. It's already saddening as it is. If Dirk can just make one positive out of this year and like break Wilt Chamberlain's scoring record, then that's all he needs to do. But that's just my opinion on this, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments. Suscríbale a mi canal y hasta la próxima, mi gente. Adiós.